Back in my day, we used to have Blockbuster Video, CDs, cable TV that people actually watched, the phone book, walkie-talkies, this color scheme on everything ever, big hair, Spider-Man for the original Xbox, big TV, creepy crawlers, toy oven, big phone, laser pointers, big guy that everyone likes because he's big. If the mere mention of these things warms your heart in the same way it warms mine, you, my friend, are suffering from nostalgia. Nostalgia is defined as a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. It's the feeling you get when you watch an old movie, smell an old perfume, or hear a song that you used to have on repeat on your way to school. Mine was Aerodynamic by Daft Punk. In a way, I was both behind and ahead of my time. You could say I was born in the wrong generation. It seems that nostalgia has become a major feature of our culture. Modern media and fashion are littered with late 90s and early 2000s illusions. People will slap a VHS filter on anything. Disposable cameras have made a comeback. And these sunglasses that I genuinely can't tell if people are wearing ironically are back. So are we just clinging to the past, or is this something we've always liked to do? Back in the 19th and early 20th centuries, nostalgia was often viewed negatively and even associated with mental illness. You'd go to your doctor and say, "Doc, I miss the old days. Everyone was so much kinder and authentic." And he'd say, "Boy, it sounds like you got a case of the melancholy." Then he'd prescribe you a coupon for the local whorehouse. Nostalgia has always been around. It's just that now, it's more of a collective experience thanks to the internet. As far as I can tell, nostalgia is tied to a perceived simplicity when looking back. It was a simpler time, you might say. But what does that mean? There's a comfort in the past because we've already lived it. We know what's around every corner. There's no surprises and nothing to watch out for. But was it really a simpler time? At 24 years old, I'm worried about my finances. At 9 years old, I was worried about getting caught playing my DS when I wasn't supposed to be. Getting caught playing video games might seem like a trivial concern comparatively, but it gave me the same level of anxiety and took up the same amount of mental real estate. I was probably just as scared of getting caught as I am of going broke. The only difference is, now my terror is nuanced. I have smart scary. Instead of experiencing a general sense of dread that I lacked the mental faculties to unpack, my dread is more granular, more detailed. I'm able to imagine a wider variety of potential negative outcomes. So in a sense, it was a simpler time, but that doesn't mean it felt simple at the time. I think those of us that are more prone to negative emotion are more likely to look to the past for comfort. Maybe things really haven't gone your way recently. Things had to be better back then than they are now. And you might be right, but you might be wrong. We tend to remember experiences as either positive or negative. I forget who said it, but when we remember something, we're just remembering the last time we remembered it. So if you looked back on a memory with some level of fondness, in theory, the next time you remember it, you might be experiencing a falsely inflated positive emotion associated with that memory. But I don't think that makes our memories invalid or hollow. I actually think that's quite beautiful. It's like a refinement process, one which can extract the purest form of beauty from our past experiences. But we're not meant to live there. We're meant to live right here and right now. In a time where infinite things can go terribly wrong and infinite things can go terribly right. I can't think of anything more terrifying or beautiful than that. Thank you for watching, and I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody that left comments on the last video, that liked the last video, and subscribed. It really means a lot to me, and I feel more motivated than ever to continue making these videos. So, thank you.